We are certainly grateful for this opportunity to all come together and celebrate a wonderful addition to our Yountville team family. And to get all of that started, we are blessed to have our secretary with us today who will swear in Ursula Stuter. And I just wanted to say that it's always a great honor and a privilege to have our state leadership present with us. And Dr. Vito Imbasciani, Secretary, is very focused on the needs as they currently exist on our campus. And so it's with great honor and a privilege that I introduce to you Dr. Vito Imbasciani, Secretary of California Department of Veteran Affairs. Dr. Imbasciani.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you for being here. This is definitely a celebratory day. For the first time in a long time, we're going to complete the senior leadership of this home. Don is going to have a most able deputy administrator for the home. We've picked out an absolutely wonderful, highly qualified person, Ursula Stuter, who will be joining me up here in a second. We've got lots of people. I see the Allied Council is well represented. We've brought a number of people from Sacramento, not just from KVET, to be witnesses for this because this is really important. All the veterans' homes, there are 8 of them, like to think of themselves as equal, and of course they are. Somehow, we always get around to acknowledging that Yountville is, in Latin, primus inter pares, first among equals, okay? First historically, first chronologically, and first certainly in the hearts of veterans, not only across California, but across the nation. A formal ceremony because your new deputy home administrator, like Mr. Viverka, is appointed by the governor of the state. So it's a high visibility position, but with that high visibility comes a lot of responsibility, but also more direct access to centers of power, which is Sacramento. So Ursula will probably want to have a few remarks to make to you when we're done, so let's get started. Why don't you join me up here then? So, this is the Constitution of the state.
And the United States as well.
Of the United States. You get to hold, Don, you're going to hold that, right?
I can do this.
Okay, so, ready? This is the oath for the office of Deputy Administrator of the Veterans Home of California in Yountville, California, the Department of Veteran Affairs. Just repeat that. I, Ursula Stuter.
I, Ursula Stuter.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will support and defend.
That I will support and defend.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of California.
And the Constitution of the State of California.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
To the Constitution of the United States.
To the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of California.
And the Constitution of the State of California.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation.
Without any mental reservation.
Or purpose of evasion.
Or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge.
The duties upon which.
The duties upon which.
I am about to enter.
I'm about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Secretary and Administrator Don Viverka. I'm happy to be here. I'm thrilled to see all of you. I hope to get to know you folks here in the room a little personally in the next few weeks. One thing I wanted to mention is that this isn't my first oath. When I was 21, I took a pretty terrifying oath, many of you know, when you enlist, you have to take an oath, very similar to the one that I just cited. And that's been with me since age 21. So I'm a U.S. Air Force veteran. Yeah, go Zoomies. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. So I am partial to Zoomies, but I can be persuaded by Marine Corps, Army. You can talk to me. I can listen. I'm open. Coast Guard as well. And who did I forget? Navy? Merchant Marines. Oh, Merchant Marines. All right, I got you. Got your back, brother. All right. I do come from a long line of veterans. In World War II, my grandparents, 3 out of 4 were veterans. I have a World War II navigator in my background, a World War II paratrooper, and a Women's Army Corps member. So I'm proud of my grandparents. I have a Vietnam veteran medic as an uncle, proud of my uncle. He served in some of the most horrifying conditions I think you can imagine, and some of you have been there. I also have another uncle who was a linguist just like myself in the Air Force. I am bilingual in Russian. My mother-in-law is here today. She speaks only Russian, so if you see her around, you can say Dobrое утро. So I still speak Russian every morning, every day. Well, sometimes I pretend I don't understand, and I let my husband interpret. So it's key. At certain times, if you have a mother-in-law, you know what I mean. I've been a servant with the state of California since 2001, just before 9/11. I joined Caltrans. I've been looking at public safety ever since, as well as just recently I took an oath for the state bar. I joined the state bar. I have a license. I'm an attorney by trade, so I'll be asking a lot of questions. And don't feel like you're being cross-examined, but you might be called to testify later. No. Again, I'm very happy to be here. I would like to commend the staff for the excellent job they have already done and they're doing. Folks have been doing a tremendous job here at the home. It's a beautiful place. It's a slice of paradise. There are areas, I understand there are areas that we can fix. I'm here to help do that, to work as part of a team. It's not all about me, it's about the mission. I'm here for the mission. I had a great job back in Sacramento, and I'm here because I want to be here, because I feel strongly about the mission. So we'll look at what needs to be fixed. We'll take some steps, we'll go there, we'll get her done. I know some of you are get her done types. I'm also a get her done type. And let's work together, let's communicate, and let's bring it up to a new level. I think we can kick it up and make it just a darn great place to be. It already looks pretty beautiful from here, but you live here, and I hope to be living here soon. So I want my home to be a great place. I'm sure you do as well. And let's work together. And thanks again for having me and for attending this morning. I appreciate it.
Okay, Ursula, you have now been officially adopted and inducted into the Yountville Veterans Home family. Welcome. The rest of your family, that includes you as well. So we're glad that you're all here, and we are excited about our future. This home has so much potential, and Ursula will certainly be a part of moving forward and achieving that potential, along with the help of every member and every staff that comprises and makes up this incredible family. Thank you for being here today. I believe this pretty much concludes our ceremony, and we're grateful for the privilege that we have of being here together.